Hello, viewers. Welcome back to another week and yet another episode of Must Be Free TV. You heard that right, folks. Must Be Free TV. That's a podcast where you listen to two gay men talk. Congratulations on making this choice with your life. I'm not judging. But thank you. Honestly, thank you. You could be listening to so many other things like now, like your own thoughts. But you chose not to do that. You chose to put that off just a little bit longer. And I'm eternally grateful. What about you, Victor?
Yeah. Hello, everybody. I am also very grateful to all of our lovely viewers to choosing to be with us instead of your thoughts, what a mood, honestly. Oh my God.
Girl, that's 2026.
I know. Oh my God.
But we have a long episode today, so we're just going to get right into it.
Yeah.
What did we watch for this week's episode, Victor?
All right. So this week we watched an episode of MacGyver.
Yeah.
Specifically, I'm not sure which episode because I saw different numbers, but season 1, episode 12, Nightmares.
Yeah, so
Or maybe 11.
Yeah, so on Pluto TV, where we watch this episode, it is marked as episode 12. But if you go onto any other source, it is episode 11.
Sure, Pluto.
Sure, Pluto. Look, Paramount has the license, so I guess they can do whatever the fuck they want, but I'd like to think y'all can count.
Right. Didn't we have this with another show too? I feel like another show also had episode numbers that were different from canon.
Oh, I'm sure. It's possible that maybe there's like a made-for-TV movie or a special episode that they included at the beginning or some shit.
That makes sense. Yeah.
I have no idea. But it's either episode 11 or episode 12. Either way, it's in the middle of season 1. Yeah. So, yeah, like Richard said, Nightmares. Which, yeah, I guess that makes sense for the title, even though, like, the nightmares happen, like, twice.
Yeah, fine, sure.
Yeah, not the best title, but it works. So yeah, this episode originally premiered on January 15th, 1986. MacGyver, the original show, ran from September 1985 through May of 1992, so almost 7 whole years. The premise of the show is we have our title character, Angus MacGyver. Who the fuck is named Angus? Who names their child after beef?
Is this like the most Scottish name, the only Scottish first
You know
name?
what? That is possible. This could be a very American Scottish name.
I think so, yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah, what did we think of Scottish people in the 80s? Did we like them?
I don't remember, and I feel like if I were to say things, I would wade into a snake pit of history that I did not learn about properly.
And you've never done that before.
I know. LOL.
Yeah.
I know enough to stay out of it now. Oh, God.
Good for you. We love growth.
Yes.
So, Angus MacGyver. He is a secret agent with incredible scientific resourcefulness and uses that resourcefulness to solve problems using whatever he can get his hands on. And he likes to do this rather than violence. Now, this rather than violence part was on the Wikipedia page. The show, this episode specifically, does not back that up.
His non-violent approach.
A lot of people get hurt. I mean,
yeah.
One of the first things that happens is the dude gets poisoned. That's pretty damn violent. But maybe I'm splitting hairs, and violence meant something different in the 80s. Maybe violence only happened when there were knives or clubs or fists or dick involved.
You know.
Because dicks are violent by nature. They're shaped like clubs.
Yeah, they are.
Don't say that so lustfully, Victor. God damn.
It was wistful, not lustful.
Oh, okay, yeah. And you weren't just sucking off 12 cocks in your mind. Sure. You can't hide from me.
I can't hide.
MacGyver ran for 7 seasons on ABC, had 2 made-for-TV films, and I think maybe a theatrical movie? I can't
Hmm.
remember. It would make sense if it did. Anyway, it did eventually get a reboot in 2016. I forget on what channel. Maybe that was CBS. That ran from 2016 to 2021. Never saw it, but I was like, yeah, that looks like MacGyver, having never seen an episode of MacGyver in my life.
Right.
So by internet standards, I am an expert.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. Totally qualified to make judgments and pronouncements about this television show.
Yep, I have a master's degree in bullshit, and I use that
Mm.
liberally.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Moving on to the cast. Starring as Angus MacGyver, we have Richard Dean Anderson, who you might know from General Hospital, and honestly, let's be real, probably Stargate. Stargate
Mm.
SG-1, and I think a couple episodes of Stargate Atlantis. Then we have Pete Thornton, who is MacGyver. We're going to call him Mac. We're going
Yeah.
to call him Mac for short. Okay, McDonald's, don't sue us, please.
Mm-hmm.
We have Pete Thornton, jeez, who is MacGyver's boss and is played by Dana Elcar. Yes, Dana,
Mm-hmm.
or Ecker? Elcar, no, it's L. Elcar. Dana Elcar, or, yeah, Dana Elcar.
Mm-hmm.
What am I reading? Yeah, it's my own handwriting. Shit.
No.
There wasn't much on his filmography that I recognize other than the everlasting, eternal Dark Shadows.
Oh, incredible. Oh my god.
He played a sheriff on that show. We did not see a sheriff in the episode. We just heard a lot of shit talking on said sheriff.
Mm-hmm.
So presumably they were talking about him.
Okay.
And that was everyone on Wikipedia that I could find that was actually in this episode. I could not find a credit for Lisa, which was really weird because I also didn't see her listed in the credits either.
Oh, okay. I saw her on IMDb. This is Tammy Lauren, I think.
Okay.
Also in Mork and Windy and Wishmaster and Homefront. I have not heard of any of these, unfortunately.
We just watched an episode of Mork and Mindy. What do you mean?
Sorry, the other ones. I have not heard of the other ones. I have heard of
Okay.
Mork and Mindy.
I've heard of
brain-
Wishmaster. I think that's a horror movie.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Anyway, yeah, so those are our people. And we're about to hop. Sorry. Okay, anyway, those are our people. Now let's hop right into the show. We start off with our intro scene, which is MacGyver in a desert fiddling with some shit, and eventually the shit works together to fix the car.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! I have in my notes, roll and gun. Why?
Like he just rolls around and then he like brandishes a gun.
You know, that's probably why. I'm gonna take your word for it.
Yeah.
Very action man. The theme music is
Yes.
It's 80s. Like they figured out that keyboards and synthesizers could exist, and they refused to let go. Good on them.
Yes.
Moving on to the first scene. We are opening on the San Pedro Harbor, where we get a voiceover from MacGyver, where he says something about being on the water for long is hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. So, a car drives up with our bad guys. Now, to be fair, we had not met these characters yet.
Mm-hmm.
But one was balding, and the other looked vaguely European from a distance. And this is a show in the 80s. And they're in suits.
Mm-hmm.
If they weren't the bad guys, I would have eaten my own toast.
the tropes were very strong in this and may even have been from this era of television.
Girl, the East Germans were getting it.
The East Germans, right? The Iron Curtain. Oh my god, that was the safe villain like group of everything, right?
Pretty much, yeah. Like, all you had to do was make your villain German, and it was pretty much like a safe bet that everyone was going to be like, yeah, fuck them!
Yeah, right. Oh god. Oh, the 80s. Oh my god.
So we got our two bad guys in the car. We have one of them who we later find out is girl. What is their name? Hold on. Oh, we're gonna find that out later. I won't spoil. Okay, so we got our two bad guys in the car. Who one I will call Mr. Vest, and the other I will call Mr. Bald. Mr. Vest says that hey, Thornton is supposed to arrive here for the pickup. Pick up what? We don't fucking know yet. Cut to Mac walking along the pier. He goes on a little monologue about how he escaped from behind the Iron Curtain, because of course,
Mm-hmm.
we were just taking it to the Germans in the streets and on the big small screen. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And in the sheets is how I imagined you would finish that because my brain is poisoned. But that is much like a certain other person. But
Look,
anyway.
German men, listen to me.
Mm-hmm.
If you are not of the Nazi variety,
That's very
I'd
important.
like you to know that my door, my heart, and my various holes are open to new international experiences. So if you
Mr.
would like
Worldwide.
to take a trip on this new sparkling rocket ship, you know where to find me.
Mm-hmm.
See, now why'd you make it horny?
Why did I make it horny? Oh, just cause I could. Why not?
Do you see what he
Why
does
not?
to me? Do you see what he does to me, viewers? Unholy.
Just unprovoked, completely unprovoked.
MacGyver notices that there is a woman on the pier having a little bit of trouble with her fishing rod. He notices that she's trying to use seaweed as bait, which, along with how she is dressed, is meant to imply, at least it implied to me, poor.
Mm-hmm.
She is poor. She ain't got no money. She is on the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
No offense to poor people. We love you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think. Is that a good thing to say? We love poor people?
I think it is.
Poor people, you deserve the same kind of respect as anyone with money.
Exact. That's better. Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah, we love poor people sounds like... Yeah, something about that don't sound right.
It sounds really condescending.
Yeah.
Is what it does. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it almost kind of sounds like, oh my god, I love animals!
Yes. Are you saying that poor people are animals? Oh God. I'm
Look,
not going to lead us down that direction.
I'm not saying that, but inside someone's heart, on one end of this call, it seems to be festering in there.
No.
Okay. We'll let the viewers decide.
Mm-hmm. The viewers, I don't know. Trust me, viewers.
Goodness. So, Max says that she needs to stop using that fucking seaweed and just needs to use something that is reflective. So he bends down on the ground, grabs a reflective gum wrapper, puts it on the hook, and says, hey, use that and catch a fucking fish.
Mm-hmm.
Lisa's like, girl, I can't pay you anything. You can clearly see I'm poor.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, you ain't gotta pay me nothing. Just catch a fish. Walks away. She puts the lure back in the water. And almost immediately, she catches a fish and is overjoyed. Love that for her. Mac meets up with Pete. Mac is apparently brought along a list. He's got all the names and the plans of the terrorists.
Yeah. All their names and plans.
Just on like a 4x3-inch piece of paper, he has the entire list of plans of the terrorists.
Yep.
Just the terrorists.
The terrorists, obviously. I feel like this was the era where like all of the spy movies were talking about like microfiche and other like minuscule document things. I've never used a microfiche reader, I think before, but they look super neat.
Oh, okay.
Have you?
So they're being high tech.
Right, exactly. The newest in document technology. Oh God, in the
Yeah.
1980s.
Making reading even more complex.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. So yeah, the bad guys get out their car and meet up with one of their paid henchmen named Barrett, who's just trying to enjoy a sandwich. But Mr. Vest says, "Fuck you. What do you think you're doing eating? I don't pay you to eat. I pay for efficiency." Which, you know what? I've got to say this, and I say this with understanding that we're talking about the evil Eastern Germans who are here to poison and murder people because they're German, and I guess that's just how they naturally are. Right, Victor?
Mm-hmm. This is a trap.
Yeah, fall for it. Go.
No, 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 no.
Loser.
I'm smarter than this one, I say hilariously.
You know, Mr. Ball is like, hey, Barrett's good. Barrett knows what he's doing. He's gonna get Mac. He's gonna get the fucking list. We're gonna be all good. Pete and Mac are walking, and they notice who I'm gonna collectively refer to the bad guys as the goons, not the gooners. That's different. The
That's
goons,
different.
who are approaching from both sides, and they go into defense mode. Pete's like, "Yo, Mac, get the fuck out of here. I'll stay behind and take out these fucking bitches." And so Mac runs off. Pete pulls out a gun. Mr. Vest pulls out a gun. They're now in the parking lot. And Pete is ducking behind a car looking for cover. Mr. Vest is also behind a car. And almost immediately, Mr. Vest shoots Mr. Pete in the fucking arm. So
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Pete is down. He was about as useful as unsliced bread.
Yeah, yeah. Like immediately he goes down.
It's crazy. I thought you were. Well, no, I guess he's the boss of the
I
secret
guess.
agents.
Yeah,
He's
he's
not an
not like,
agent himself.
yeah, that's true.
But
But
then,
also, like, why didn't they bring so many more agents to the dock to like
right.
collect MacGyver? But
I guess that would draw
unclear.
too much attention. But if you're already suspecting that the
Right,
evil Germans are just everywhere,
right,
I would think you'd want to make sure your agents aren't alone.
right.
Because chances are they're not going to be coming at you on their own, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Very, very unclear kind of what the plan was here.
So Pete is down, but Mac is still trying to get away. He's ducking behind cars in this parking lot, trying to see if he can just hide away a little bit. But he notices Barrett is closing in. So, this is one of my favorite parts. He jumps out from the parking lot and and beats Barrett in the head with a suitcase before rolling away.
God.
I love that. I love using like bags as weapons because like we see in this episode, you can use them as battering weapons. If you get it around their head, you can use it for suffocation. At worst, you can still use it as a method of blinding your opponent temporarily before you stab out their entrails.
Mm-hmm. They're so useful. Yeah.
It's called versatility, y'all. So Mac is able to get away for now. He uses this opportunity to unlock the base of a lamppost and hides a red cylinder inside. At first, I'll admit, I had no idea what the fuck that was because I thought that there would be more documents and he would need to hide the entire bag.
Right.
But I guess everything was in that tiny red cylinder and the bag was just for that red cylinder. Because I guess he just drops the bag and now he's running away. He finds a cop in the parking lot and approaches him. He's like, "Hey, dude, I'm being chased by these guys." He turns around and the cop throat chops him from behind.
Love it. It's so funny.
And MacGyver goes down. He's like, "What?
It's
A cop took me,
right.
but not a cop."
Right. It's so 80s that like a karate chop to the back of the neck is like absolutely the incapacitating blow. It's so funny. It's so good.
The mysticism around karate. Let me correct myself. The white person mysticism built around karate was, I'm sure. Ooh, now that I think about it, there's probably some weird Orientalism in that shit. But
Mm. Mhm.
uh,
Probably. But I feel like this probably was also like a lot of the imported kung fu movies too, maybe around the 80s.
sure,
Is that
yeah.
right?
But I think it's kind of all wrapped up in the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Like, I feel like there was a period of time where, and I don't know if I'd say maybe it's gotten better now, but there was definitely a period of time, even when I was, growing up in the 90s, early 2000s, where, like, if you were Asian of any kind, there was an
Uh-huh.
assumption that you knew karate or
Yes.
some kind of martial art. Like, and not only did you know it, but you were a master at it.
That's right. I forgot about that. Oh my god.
Like, every Asian girl was Chun-Li.
Mhm. Mhm. Which like that seems this was not as a Asian man myself. I feel like this was it was a little weird as these things go, but like I mean, if you're looking up to people like Jackie Chan is like a good role model. Like I feel like pretty
Sure.
through and through. That's not so bad. It gets a little janky, but like at least it's Jackie Chan and like I don't know, Bruce Lee and other folks. I'm sure I'm missing really huge names and I'm gonna be dragged for this. But yes, yes. Like Jackie Chan at least. Like stand up guy.
Yeah, but my thing is the why are you looking up to them? For what reason?
Oh, sure. Yes.
Is it
Yes.
because of who they are as a person
Mm,
and you like that they know
right.
karate? Or
Right.
is it just because they know karate and you
Right.
think
And
that's
they're one of
cool?
two Asian men in media that is currently
Right. And up
circulating
to a
on MacGyver.
certain age, I would say, like, okay, sure, that's fine. You saw
Right,
something
right,
cool and,
right.
you like the person who did something cool.
Mhm, mhm.
But at a certain point, I need you as a developing person
Yes.
to analyze the why behind the things that you like and
Yes.
appreciate.
Yes, yes. True that.
But back from that side conversation, MacGyver is getting dragged away by the goons. We cut away to a federal government building. I believe this is the Phoenix Foundation office.
Mhm.
It's in LA. And Pete finds out the identity of Mr. Vest. This is a one and only Kurt Nielsen, an East German intelligence agent and colonel. Cool.
Mhm.
He's East German, so we know he's bad.
Yes.
Cut to Nelson's hideout, where they are searching Mac and his jacket and his pockets to see if they can find the list. Can't find that list. So, Nelson just asks, can I have the list? No. Poison. And I like that. I do like that about him.
Mhm.
Mac gets strapped down to the fucking chair, and Nielsen pulls out his favorite method of getting people to talk: a syringe and a needle. And
Mhm.
here's when I find out, oh, this is going to be fun.
'Cause there's gonna be suffering and shenanigans.
Now, I don't like what you're implying by how
Uh-huh.
you said that,
Am I
but it is
wrong?
correct. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I just don't like the way that you said it because I feel like you're implying other things.
Oh, fair. Fair, fair, fair.
And we'll
I'm
talk
not wrong.
afterwards about those other things just to make sure we're on the same page.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Good, yes.
So Nilsson starts walking over. He's like, yo, I gave you a chance to talk, my nigga. But we gotta get that info out of you somehow. So the other goons are tying him down, holding him down, make sure he don't move. Nilsson pulls out a serum that was designed specifically for Mac. Now, how could a serum be designed specifically for MacGyver? Well, As we said before, MacGyver's specialty is using his scientific resourcefulness to turn anything in his environment into a solution to get him out of any sticky situation. But it's kind of hard to do that if your mind is all mushy.
Mm-hmm.
So, the initial effects of the serum include disorientation, double vision, and hallucinations. But after about 3 hours, it's really gonna start hurting. It's gonna hurt a lot. And then death. But the death doesn't happen until a full 6 hours pass, give or take a couple moments. There is an antidote, but you only have those 6 hours to take the antidote.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I guess this is part of the torture, but they end up putting a wristwatch on MacGyver's left arm that is counting down from 6 hours. I guess so he's constantly aware of how little time he has left, but also to act as like, hey, you only got 4 hours left to tell us where the list is.
Yeah.
Hey, you only got about 2 hours before, so you could tell us where that list is and give you the antidote. Honestly, I'm here for it. It increases the pain and suffering.
Mm-hmm.
Love that.
Mm-hmm.
Now that the poison has been administered, Michael is taken up by Barrett and the goon who I'm going to call Stash because delicious.
Yeah, he was the fake cop, right?
Yes. He also has a beautiful, beautiful mustache.
He does. I feel like also I would like to interject that Mr. Barrett can also totally get it, and he looks great in those suspenders.
I
Just throwing that out there.
knew it. I knew it immediately. I was like, yeah, that's Victor's type. That's Victor's type right there.
But the mustache is you're not wrong.
That's a big man who could suffocate you with his biceps. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sure is. But also, Mr. Mustache. What do you call him? Mr. Mustache's mustache is also very good. I do agree with that.
It's excellent. And if you have a mustache like that, I know there's an entire forest from the neck down. Dude.
God.
Look.
Yes.
So Mac is being taken up to his jail cell, and he's locked in. Mac immediately tries to open the door. I don't know why. Of course it's not going to open, you fucking dumbass. But then he proceeds to check around the entire room because Mac is doing his thing. He's trying to figure out a solution and checking around to see every little piece of material or item or opening that he could combine into some bullshit.
That is an excellent description of what happens.
I think that's kind of the main feature of the series is that's just what he does. I'm trying to. I think this is real. I remember hearing this. I think this is real. But there's a notorious scene where someone gets someone is suffocating or they can't breathe out of their nose or something, or something happens, and either there's already a hole in this guy's neck, or MacGyver cuts a hole in this guy's neck and shoves a straw into it so they can breathe that way.
A full-on straw tracheotomy.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I want to believe that's real because that's fucking insane.
That's wild. I actually have there was a book series I got as a kid called the Worst Case Scenario Survival Guide. And it was kind of a weird fun fact kind of book, but one of the sections they had in was how to perform a field tracheotomy with a straw. So I don't know if I think these were legit first aid advice, but that was a batshit instruction manual. These were batshit books. They were so much fun.
That sounds like some Scholastic Book Fair ass shit.
100%, yes. It was so good. These books were wild.
Like, you're not finding any of that nonsense in an actual library. The
Oh,
only
no.
place you'll find that is in a catalog for the Scholastic Book Fair. And God
Yes.
bless the Scholastic Book Fair. That
Right.
shit was wild.
Yep. It was
Also,
oh,
even if you
God.
weren't interested in any of the books on offer, there was definitely at least one How to Be a Spy kit
Yes.
that
Oh
was
my
going to be
God.
on
Yes.
sale.
Yes.
Love those.
Exactly. Oh my God. But anyway, yes, gadgets and field tracheotomies and making do with what's available.
Yep. That's his special power. So Mac is, just trying to figure out his options. He checks down at his watch, and 44 minutes have already passed. So time is ticking. We quickly cut down to Nielsen's office, where Nielsen is on the phone with someone, assumedly his boss, and he's giving them a progress update. It's like, yo, man, it's cool. I got it. He's gonna talk. He's gonna talk eventually. Sure, dude. You don't
Hmm.
know that, but sure. Back in the cell, Mac is already taking the springs out of the bed frame. He
Incredible.
he ties these springs together, and then ties these springs to a pipe near the door. He is trying to make a slingshot with
Hmm.
the springs and the bed frame.
I love it so much. It's wild.
Look, I guess I can't say shit because it ends up working, but
Right.
damn. Um, but while he's putting together this slingshot, the effects of the serum are kicking in. He's
Hmm.
getting that disorientation.
Hmm.
It's not looking good. Cut down to the bottom of the stairs. Barrett is keeping watch while enjoying yet another sandwich.
Hmm.
And what we will learn is that him eating sandwiches on the job is just like his bit, I
Hmm.
guess.
Just what he does on the job.
Like, I guess fuck a guy who's hungry.
Right.
Jeez. So back in the cell, Matt goes over to the sink. He notices that there is an electrical outlet and he has access to water. And so, of course, the next thing you would expect him to do is take off his belt. And I will say, I got a little excited. I'm not
Hmm.
afraid to admit that.
Hmm. Hmm.
Unfortunately, the results were not as hot and sexy as I was hoping for.
Hmm.
His plan is to use his belt as kind of like a slide for the water so it
Yep.
can go into the electrical outlet. He notices that it's either the water pressure in the sink is not strong enough or no. It's that the belt is not long enough to reach the outlet if it's going from the faucet.
Yes.
So he starts unscrewing the pipe under the sink so that
Yes.
when he turns on the water, um, he can just have the belt going from the pipe to the outlet, and that results in the water dripping down into the electrical system downstairs near where Barrett was eating his sandwich. So the goons start hearing running water, and they're like, what the fuck is that? And so they walk around to the electrical system, and what does it do but
Yes.
explode?
This okay, so like this was wild. This is such a crazy plan, and it's so excellent that it works. Also, like they left him in the room, hands untied,
Right,
and he's MacGyver. And
right,
so I would have thought that like somebody would have said like you can't give him anything, but they gave him like an electrical outlet, like which is
right.
the
They gave
most
him running
crazy
water.
thing. Yeah.
Like, we know that y'all know who he is and what he can do. That's
Right.
why y'all were like, well, this serum was made specifically for you,
That's right. You're
MacGyver.
right. And they gave him the bed for like a full bed with like
Right. You
so many
gave him
metal
anything.
pieces.
His whole thing is he can use anything. You can't give
Right.
him anything.
Right.
Nothing should have been in the room.
They fully
Nothing.
gave him like they fully gave him like how much like a half mile of wire in the bed and like 80 pounds of like bed and like electrical outlet and like even the plywood like bathroom doors and like the faucet and all sorts of shit. Like,
Right.
come on.
It doesn't make sense. And I guess, to be honest, maybe it would have been a bad idea for them to like tie his limbs together, because I'm sure he would have figured something out and
You're
like
right.
use
Yes.
the rope to
Yes.
somehow create a mechanical drill to get out of the room.
100%. Yes. Yes. You can't give him even the rope that ties him down. Yeah.
Right. So just give
Absolutely.
him an empty room
Mhm.
and just throw him in there.
Right. No. But then we wouldn't have this escape scene and it wouldn't be as fun. So fine.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. So the system blows, and as a result, Barrett and Stash start running up the stairs, gun in hand. And while they're going up there, Stash says, Nielsen said he would try something like this. So y'all did know what he was
Right.
capable of, and y'all still let him have everything he needs.
Oh my god. Sure, fine.
Also, if you knew he was going to try something like this, clearly he's trying to get you up there.
Right. Right. Yes.
And what do? You run up there.
Mhm. Mhm.
I don't understand. So they're running up. The goons start trying to open the door, and that's when Mac lets loose the slingshot. Now, so far, we've said that he was making a slingshot. What was he firing with the slingshot? The bed, of course.
Mhm. All like 100 something pounds of bed. Oh my god.
Right. It bursts down the door and also knocks out the goons. And as part of that, I guess Stash's nose gets broken.
Mhm.
Boo-hoo. You decided to commit crimes. Yeah, you're going to get your nose broken a few times. God.
Mhm.
But this gives Mac the opening to run outside. He immediately collapses because the serum is starting to hit a little harder.
Mhm.
The pain hasn't started yet, but it's just starting to hit a little harder. But he pulls himself up and just trots down the road. So he's out of there. He's free. Yay!
Yay.
So the goons get up, run downstairs, and like, yo, boss, like MacGyver's gone. He like did some shit and he's gone. You know that
Mhm.
shit that you told us that he would definitely do? He did it.
Uh-huh.
And so Nielsen's like, y'all motherfuckers better go chase him. He can't have gotten far. They leave. Apparently, he's gotten far enough. They don't catch him. Though Mac does almost get hit by a truck.
Mhm.
And this is when we get the first instance of someone assuming that he's drunk. Which,
Hmm.
granted, I think that's a fair guess.
Yeah.
It's more plausible than someone getting poisoned with a serum made specifically for them.
Mhm.
Sure.
Mhm.
So he's looking a little drunk, and he almost got hit by a 16-wheeler truck.
Yes.
Fair. Absolutely fair. We get some more scenes of Mac struggling on the road. He is struggling. He is falling over. He's grabbing at fences, trying to hold himself up. It is getting rough. But who would be walking by but the fish girl from earlier? Turns out her name is Lisa, and she is walking with her. You know what? For now, we're going to call them friends.
Mhm.
In a very short amount of time, I think we'll see that that's not really true.
Mm-mm.
It's more of a companionship of convenience. It seems like.
Right, like they're just walking with her now, but are they her friends? Doesn't really seem like it later.
Yeah. But Lisa is telling them about how she caught a fish because this guy told her to use gum. Sorry, this guy told her to use a gum wrapper as bait. And they're like, no, what the fuck? What? No. She's like, yeah, it worked. I caught the fish, didn't I?
Right.
Which, you know,
Like,
yeah, she
right.
caught the fish, bitches.
Mhm.
But Lisa notices Mac over there on the sidewalk, really taking it hard. And she wants to help. But her friends are like, why the fuck would you want to go over there and mess with that drunk man? She's like, no, this is the guy who helped me at the harbor.
Mhm.
Like that guy's a lost cause. Look at him. He is literally dying on the street.
Mhm.
oh no. But Lisa, she's like, nah, I gotta help this guy. Her friends leave her behind because they ain't shit.
Right, they really ain't. She's gonna like kind of like try to help this random dude who is very out of it, and they're just like, bye, I don't want any part of this. Like, damn.
Lisa helps him up, and she's like, okay, clearly you're delirious because you don't even remember us meeting this morning. But she notices a cop. And she's like, okay, I'm going to go get the cop and we'll see if he can help you.
Mhm.
But Mac looks at the cop and is immediately taken back to Stash in the fake cop costume. And he
Mhm.
begs her to not go get the police. Doesn't explain why. Maybe he can at this point. I don't know.
Yeah.
But he's like, he just really doesn't want her to go get the cops. And Lisa's like, I'm going to fucking regret this. And she starts bringing him to her home. Cut back to the hideout where the villains are, which is a warehouse. Or I should say, the warehouse hideout. The goons are back, and they're like, yo, boss, we cannot find him. I'm afraid that he's gonna get to a phone and call his boss, and then they're gonna come get him, and we're fucked. And Nielsen, he ain't worried because he knows that the pain is about to set in, and he'll still be out of his mind for just a little while, you know?
Mhm.
And, by the time that he's about to die, that's when his mind will start clearing up.
Mhm.
But it'll be too late then. Cut back to Lisa and Mac. Lisa is bringing Mac to her home. And if we hadn't confirmed it by now, she is indeed homeless. She is a runaway.
Mhm.
But we get some really good hints that Lisa is also resourceful. We get to see her
Mhm.
burglar alarm, which is like this rope pulley system that links to a bell that's made with like a cup and some cutlery to make some noise.
It's very cool.
Um, yeah. And when she brings him upstairs to her room, um, we see that she has like powered a lamp by hooking it up to a car battery, and
Mhm.
she has like these tin cans that she's using as a stove. And yeah, like she is making do with what she can find, much like MacGyver, which is very
Mhm.
cute. I like this.
Right. It's fun. This is super neat, yeah.
But Max still can't remember Lisa because the serum is doing its work. Um, Lisa has the idea of getting him to eat something, so she's going to cook up that fish she caught earlier. She starts up the fire and gives MacGyver a knife to start deboning the fish. I don't know why you would give a guy that you assume is drunk a giant knife.
I thought the same thing, that this seems wildly dangerous to give the strange man out of it a gigantic kitchen knife just for, for to help you prepare the food. Here's my biggest knife that I own. Oh god.
It just seemed very ill-advised.
Yeah.
I'll say that. Um, but this is where we get Mac asking Lisa for her backstory. Um, it's not a good story.
Mhm.
It's not a
Mhm.
well. Let me be clear. It's not
Mm.
a fun story. I think the actress does a great job telling
Oh
it.
yeah.
Like, dude,
Yep.
she is earning that paycheck.
Yep. Yep.
Um, but to boil it down, Dad was abusive. From my understanding, he either married into the family with her mom and herself, um, and eventually, I guess the mom joined in on the abuse
Yeah.
of Lisa. Lisa originally tried going to the cops twice and ended up getting sent to juvie. But a judge told the parents to get their shit together because the hall isn't a suitable place for a vulnerable adolescent. Home is better,
Mm.
apparently. But of course, when Lisa went back home, the abuse just continued. So she left and is determined to make something of herself. She's got some school books, she's got a place to sleep, she's got a radio. Like, she is going to make something of herself. She doesn't know what, but she's going to do something, and it's going to be without those fuckheads. And I love that for her. I mean, I don't love this situation that she's in, that she has to do this, like, live this fucked up life, but like, I'm glad that she is determined to make something of herself.
Yes.
And now something else fun happens. The pain starts. Mac is hurting. Ooh, Mac is hurting a lot. And while I'm not going to sit here and say that it was fun to watch him suffer, I'm going to think it. I'm going to think it for a very long time, because it brought me a... Oh, who am I kidding? It's not strange. It brought me a lot of joy.
Like, the bad guy's plan involved suffering just for no particular reason other than
exactly.
that. It's oh my god.
It's suffering for fun. It's suffering for the hell of it. You get a little suffering. You get a little suffering. I'll waterboard you just for shits and giggles. Oh. Oh.
Just chef's kiss. Lord. It's good to have fun, isn't it? Something. Oh god.
I'm a horrible influence, and I love that for me.
Right.
The goons end up finding Lisa's friends, and they tell the goons straight up where to find MacGyver, which, fuck y'all.
Right.
Absolutely fuck y'all.
Like, just straight up where Lisa lives. Like, why are you telling anybody that, really? Right? Like, why? Because she's a runaway too, and she doesn't want to be found. So why are you going telling authority figures about God?
Right? Like, I understand that you don't give a fuck about MacGyver, but what about Lisa? Jeez. Cut back to Lisa's home. Mac is in bed having the titular nightmares about the injection. And during this nightmare, Mac hallucinates Nielsen finding him, strolling in, and smothering him with a pillow. Now, I will say, did I laugh? Yes. Is that a good thing? No. But I'd be lying if I said I held a straight face.
It was a lot. It was so much.
Oh, and I will say this. Back in, I want to say middle school, there was a one-act play competition that I went to a couple different times.
Okay.
One year, when we were watching another school's play, it was like a series of vignettes with like a common theme. I couldn't tell you what that theme was. But one of them involved a mother, I think it was a mother killing her child by smothering her with a pillow.
Okay.
By that point, I had no idea that smothering someone with a pillow was a thing.
Right.
I had never seen that. I'd never heard of that. So when I saw them do that, I didn't know what was happening. And my reaction was to laugh in a quiet theater.
Like at a pivotal dramatic moment in this play.
Yes. Yes.
Like a big laugh or like a quiet laugh?
It was kind of like I saw it and went It's not great. It wasn't great.
God.
It wasn't a good look.
Uh-huh.
But it happened. It happened. But now I know. Now I know that that is a method of murder. Okay? Right. It's one of the more boring ones. Right. But, like, it exists.
As a thing, yeah. This feels very on brand for you in some ways, though, perhaps. So, like, maybe this is not, like... Oh, my God.
Look, it was my brand before I knew what my brand was.
True. And that really means it is your brand or something, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. I mean, it's not exactly the same thing, but a somewhat similar thing happened in college when Big Hero 6 came out.
Oh
So,
no.
spoilers for Big Hero 6 if you
Uh-huh.
have yet to see it, which, what the fuck is wrong with you? Skip ahead a couple minutes because I'm about to spoil part of the ending.
Mm-hmm.
So, near the end, there's a portion where Hero and Baymax go into, I think, an alternate dimension
Yeah.
and Baymax's power is about to go out. And it's kind of presented like Baymax is dying. And this isn't a theater that the University of Houston had like a movie theater that every so often you could go watch a free movie.
Okay.
Um and they were playing Big Hero 6. And I was going there with a couple friends and we got to that scene and during that the entire audience was going, "Oh no, no, not
Right.
Baymax."
Uh-huh.
Oh. And I, hand to my heart, gave out the biggest guffaw laugh I have ever had in my entire life. Because in my mind, I'm like, yo, we still got some minutes to this movie. Also, Baymax is a robot. And this is like some weird, like, pseudo future. You trying to make me think that Hero didn't try to back his shit up to the cloud?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all? And so I just started laughing my ass off. And people looked at me like I was a demon.
Uh-huh.
Understandably. Because demons are hot and sexy. So
Mm-hmm.
thanks for the compliment. But
Right.
look, y'all, I know some of y'all engineering majors. Y'all don't back your shit up. That's crazy.
Right. Right.
That's crazy.
Oh my god. Back your shit up all the time.
Really and truly. Really and truly.
Oh my god.
So, yeah. Yeah,
You were
it's a
just like,
pattern.
this is not the end of the movie. This is not the plot. Like, what are we doing?
Come on, y'all.
Oh
Come
my
on, y'all.
god.
They haven't really killed a protagonist in a while. I mean, it wasn't
Mm-hmm.
until like Coco where like another main character just ends up dying at the end. Sorry for spoiling Coco.
Also Coco.
But yes, Coco does indeed die at the end of the movie.
True, true.
Which was meaningful, impactful, also funny.
It was, yes.
So funny.
Oh god.
Back to the plot. So, Mag is dealing with his hallucinations. He wakes up in shock. Lisa comes in to check on him, and Mac is starting to remember things. He starts remembering his name, how he got here, why those bad people were after him.
Mm-hmm.
But he's remembering this when there's only an hour and a half left. But conveniently, Lisa tells him that those goons are right outside.
Mm-hmm.
They end up tripping that really cool burglar alarm, and Mac starts working his magic. He grabs a TV tube, the car battery that was attached to the lamp, some jumper cables, and a radio, with the goal of using all of this shit to make yet another explosion. We love explosions in this show.
Right. And now he has car batteries, which seems so dangerous to give this man
Seems like a
car
lot.
battery. Yeah.
Seems like a lot. The radio is used to lure the goons upstairs. Now, once the goons get upstairs, or actually just really Barrett gets upstairs, Barrett slowly opens the door. But as he pushes open the door, he hits the chair that the TV tube is sitting on and that the jumper cables are sitting on. And as he pushes the door open, he pushes the chair back, and the jumper cables eventually touch the car battery, which overloads the TV tube and causes it to explode.
Mm-hmm.
How Barrett has not received any damage this entire episode is incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him. He's sturdy. Love that for him.
Right. Because he had the door fucking like knock him into the wall with a slingshot earlier, right? With the bed slingshot. Oh my god.
Right. And he's just good. He's just
He's
getting right
fine.
back up.
Oh my god.
Meanwhile, Mac uses a fire hose as a way to scale down the wall of the building, or so we think. The goons actually see that the fire hose is hanging out the window and think that they're too late. So they start running outside. As they leave, who but Mac and Lisa appear from underneath an overturned bed. They fooled them, those slick dogs.
I would like to ask about fire safety because like there is just like a fire hose in the building, but there's no fire escape on the outside of the building, I guess, right? Because
Yeah.
like how what is the fire plan for this building? Like there's nothing yes, I mean maybe it's in LA and you don't really have outdoor you do have outdoor fire escapes and like I don't know. Why
Yes.
didn't they go unclear.
Victor, does LA have outdoor fires?
Outdoor fire escapes. Does it? I think it does.
Maybe. I would
It
assume
definitely has outdoor
so.
fires. Oh my god. I would assume so, right? But like it's a good bit that the fire hose is doing the thing. So like yeah, it's fine. Doesn't need to make sense. It's fun.
So Mac and Lisa are back out on the street. Mac tells Lisa to call Peter and tell him to find Mac at the warehouse. He also tells Lisa that just in case they don't get to me in time, this is where the list is. Tell Pete where the list is. Doesn't tell her what the list is about. None of that shit.
Mm-mm.
Lisa agrees to do it, and Mac leaves for the warehouse. He has an hour and 7 minutes left.
Yeah.
Cut to the warehouse. Mac tries to find a way in, but Barrett is guarding the outside and is, of course, eating again because he's what? Fat.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's all we could do. Oh,
Large.
he's large. That means he must eat all the time.
Yeah.
This is not funny. That's a character trait.
Right. Oh
He eats.
god. It's the 90s. It's the 80s. Oh god. Really in the 80s.
Mac, hiding behind a car, notices a loose nail on the ground and uses it to let air out of the car tire. The noise of the air leaving the tire gets Barrett's attention. And while Barrett's distracted, Mac hits him in the face with a car door. Love that.
It's brutal.
That was fun.
Oh my god.
You know, it could have been worse. He could have hit him so hard with it that his entire face and neck just went through the glass.
Mm-hmm.
Though that would have been much more funny.
Mm-hmm. He's fine though. Just like that looked like it hurt. Oh my god.
Yeah. If only it hurt more.
Mm. Not Barrett.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, not your man.
Yeah.
Matt gets inside the building, but there's only 22 and a half minutes left. Cut into Nelson's office. Nielsen is frustrated, but he says that the boss is going to just have to be okay with the list being hidden and the only man who knows where it is dying. So, it's the best we could do. I would have liked to get the information and for him to be dead, but, at least no one can get their hands on the list now.
Right.
Back to the warehouse, Mac sees a rope, a smoke alarm, and sheets of plywood. Now, what the fuck could he be doing with these? We'll find out soon. But right now, we're going to go over to Lisa, who's on a payphone, and trying to get a hold of the feds, who are not taking her seriously. I don't understand why. Why would she know who MacGyver is?
Right.
Why would she be able to have all this information if she wasn't telling the truth? What the fuck do you mean you're not listening to her? What do you mean you're not prioritizing this information? The fuck?
God.
So she just says, just tell them what I said. And she hangs up the phone and leaves. Cut back to the warehouse. MacGyver's doing some shit. He's wrapping rope around the fire alarm or the smoke alarm or whatever, and he ties some rope around some big jugs of water. He throws the rope over a banister and uses that as a pulley system so that he can lift the jugs of water high into the sky.
Right. He's just like running around setting up this contraption while people are just in the office next to him. Oh my god.
And no one hears him.
Absolutely
no
not.
one. Then there's a glass window, so how are they not seeing any of this?
Seeing him just run around, set it back and forth, setting this up. Oh my god.
Yeah, so we cut to the Fed office, and the message from Lisa finally gets to Pete. And it turns out, yeah, like we thought, it just wasn't even getting prioritized correctly. So, fuck them, I guess. Fuck Lisa. Fuck MacGyver, I
Right. Oh
guess.
my god. Like MacGyver has been missing for 5 hours at this point, right? Like at
Right?
least. Like surely you were not
Right.
desperately looking for him. Oh my god.
It's it it's
Baffling.
so frustrating. Cut back to the warehouse. Mac lights the end of the rope, which sets off the smoke alarm. This alerts Mr. Bald and Stash to go out and check. Now, we have been through this, y'all. MacGyver does a thing, y'all go out and check it, and then he whoops your ass.
Right.
Why do y'all keep falling for this?
Also, where did he get fire? Like this seems
Yeah,
like
he
if
does
this
just kind
man
of
has
have a lit
fire,
fire.
yeah, like that seems like a crazy dangerous thing to give MacGyver, right? Like, oh my god.
Like, I guess he had a matchbook, but like they took everything from. I don't
Right.
think
Maybe he
that
got it
they
from
would like search him and leave him with a matchbook.
right. Like maybe he got it from Lisa or something, or I don't that was never explicit. But yeah, suddenly he has fire, which seems very OP for Mr. MacGyver.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's a warehouse, so
Oh, maybe. Yeah,
it's not that unplausible that there could just be a matchbook lying around somewhere. That
that's
seems very
true.
unsafe for it to just be lying
It
around, but
does. But
yeah.
like, I don't know.
So Mr. Bald and Stash are out in the warehouse and they see Mac. Actually, no, I take that back. Mac calls out to them. It's like, look, I really want to turn myself in. Cool beans. He drops the water jugs on them. Actually, no, he drops the water jugs on some barrels that then fall on them.
Yes. Like I
Does
don't
not knock out Stash, but then Mac goes down and punches him in the face, which seems to go against that whole prefers not to use violence thing.
right. See, I don't know about non-violence. I did read non-lethal, which all of this is non-lethal, I
Fair,
guess.
fair. I mean, those barrels could have killed somebody.
Yeah. Yeah.
That whole slingshot shit could have killed them.
Oh, absolutely. That thing looked wildly dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really buy that either.
Like it's very like I think in both of those scenes, like, oh no, a bunch of barrels fall on the bad guys, and that's what disables them. Like, which is very funny that like because he doesn't drop because the water bottles here, like they don't just like pulley up the stuff. They like kind of slide like a skate ramp, like on the plywood to like knock over the barrel stack or something nutso,
Yeah.
like with an a extra step that is does not need to be there, but is very fun. I don't know. These are all
Just
just contraptions at this point.
yeah,
I
but the
love them.
contraptions are the fun part.
Yes, they absolutely are. These are so good. They make no sense and they're wonderful.
Not at all. Nielsen exits the office to also check. He doesn't see anyone and looks outside, but Mac ambushes him from behind, and yeah, now they're outside and they're tussling. Lisa's approaching because she's like, I'm gonna go check on this guy who, was cool to me and
Hmm.
saved my life, basically.
Yep.
Nielsen being the vindictive little shit he is. So hot.
Hmm.
Pulls out the antidote and throws it down a sewer grate. Mac, in his, non-violent, non-lethal way,
Hmm.
then proceeds to punch Nielsen so hard that he goes flying and is now unconscious.
Yes. Oh my god.
Sure, this man who is being taken down at the moment by a horrible poison has enough strength to do that
Right.
to a battle ready intelligence agent.
Yeah. Yep. Just fully punch his lights out. Oh my god.
Yeah, but I guess he's East German, so that explains a
Mm.
lot.
Of course. Of course.
What did I mean by that, viewer? Was it something racist?
That's up to you to decide.
Talk about it in the comments below.
Uh-huh.
Anywho, Mac is now on the ground, really desperately trying to get that antidote. And Lisa's like, what the fuck is going on? What was that shit? And Max says, I really need that. I really need that so bad. And this is where Lisa finds out that Mac was poisoned. I forgot that up to this point, he had yet to tell her that he was poisoned.
So she's just like, this man is kind of nutso and like clearly very out of it and having a bad time. But like, what do you mean he's poisoned? Why didn't we just go to the hospital?
You've already told her that you're a government agent.
Right.
Why are you hiding the fact that you're poisoned?
Right. And you told her where the ultra sensitive, like top secret documents are hidden. Like, are you gonna tell her the no? Oh God.
It's not making logical sense to me. But Mac then gets up and grabs a steel rod, and he starts banging the steel rod against a fire hydrant because impact causes temporary molecular structure alignment, and all the ions in a steel rod will rush to the opposite end, therefore creating a magnet. Now, I didn't bother to look this up to see if this was legitimate.
I
Partly
did.
because... Oh, you did?
I did. Very, very, very briefly. Would you like to know whether this is legit or not?
Go for it.
So according to Reddit, the ultimate science authority, this is very trust me, bro. But it sounds like, okay, it said if you do this aligned with the Earth's magnetic field, it actually does work, which I won't believe it until I see Mark Rober or one of the other science YouTube channels actually do it, because that is science I can trust. Or Bill
You're gonna
Nye.
wait until they show it on Mythbusters?
Yeah, if Bill Nye or Mythbusters did it too, I would also believe it, right? This is science education. Oh God.
Goodness.
Maybe I could try it. Just go out and start hitting fire hydrants with steel rods out there.
Look, if they had the kids on Zoom do it on PBS.
True. Oh God.
I would believe it then.
It's citizen science. But apparently this is kind of real. At least. I think. Maybe. You heard it here first. Oh God.
Girl, that's so cunty. Science is so fetch.
Science
I love science.
Science is so hot right now. Oh my God.
Yes. Work, bitch. Work those ions, bitch.
Work those ions.
So Mac now has this very long magnet, and he tries using it to pick up the container with the antidote down in the sewer. The first attempt fails, but the second attempt does work. I will point out that there was a little section where his jacket was puffed up too much and was blocking his arm, so they had to take a couple seconds to show him straightening out his sleeve so his arm could fit through.
Yep.
It just seemed a little bit filler, but I do appreciate the attention to detail.
Yeah. It's very like these are very like long cuts where he's running around like unscrewing shit and like fastening shit together. Like they really like, yeah, like you're doing the thing. You're actually like you get like a fairly like long shot of him like pulling up the capsule with the magnet like the whole way.
Yeah, and I like it because it makes it feel more believable, even if the science behind, or the way that they're using the science may be a little wonky.
Yeah.
By showing the full process, showing all of the steps, it feels at least more plausible.
Yes, exactly.
But now Mac has the antidote, and he takes it with 2.5 minutes to go. So yay, the day is saved.
Yay.
Woo! Cut back to the harbor. Mac retrieves the list from the lamppost and is walking along the pier where he meets up with Lisa again. And he tells her that he's going to talk to Pete about arranging a government scholarship. Aww.
Yay.
And that's the end of the episode. Thoughts?
I had a lot of fun with this. Like I really did like the action scenes. Like it is like, this was good to get an appreciation because I had never seen an episode of MacGyver before either. And so but I hear like, "Oh, you're gonna MacGyver this shit," and, like, now I think I have more of an insight into it's just the randomest shit
Yeah.
stapled together, like, watching him, like, un take the buckle off his belt so he could, like, tie it into the faucet was, like it's so nuts, but it's, like, it works and does the thing, and it's very excellent. Um, like, so yeah, the gadget stuff was, like, crazy, but a lot of fun. And everybody was, like, very much, like, into it and, like, doing the thing, right? Like, I had fun. Everyone was, like, in the bit, so I am all about this. How about you?
I I s- I had fun. I had a lot of fun. My favorite part was watching him put shit together to make a solution because I get to go, now what the fuck are you doing
Yes.
with those jugs of water?
Uh-huh.
And then you get to see it, and sometimes it's disappointing, but that's the fun, the ride,
Right.
the experience. You know what, guys? That's what we all need to learn. It's not the
Mhm.
climax that's important, it's the joy that occurs the entire way there,
The entire way there.
or
What a
most of
nice
the way there. I know some people are insufficient.
Mhm. Insufficient is such a funny
Now, viewers, as you should know by now, after we reviewed the episode, we like to ask two very important questions. These questions are never the same every episode, and that's to keep both you and us on our toes, and because we can't remember what we did last week
Mm-mm.
or 2 weeks ago.
Mhm.
How often do we release this show?
2 weeks. Every 2 weeks,
Yeah, 2 weeks
viewers.
ago.
Oh my god. Every 2 weeks,
Yeah, it's
viewers.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So, question number one. Victor, if you were trapped in a kitchen and a goon was keeping you there, but you needed to get past the goon, what would you MacGyver in order to get out?
Ooh, this is fun. Okay. Um, should I MacGyver it in the, like, most batshit insane but, like, fun way, or are we doing direct?
Have at it.
Okay. Um, I think what happens is I will okay, yes. I will, um I, of course, need to get past the goon. And so to do this, I need to, like, sort of distract him and then, like, like, sort of like, throw him into a wall over there so I can, like, get past and, like, get to the door, right?
Okay.
Um, so what I'm going to do here is, like, I'm going to ignore all of the things like kitchen knives in the kitchen with me, but I am going to, let's say, I'm going to take vinegar and baking soda, which are in a kitchen,
Mm-hmm.
presumably. I'm going to pour those into, like, a, what do you call it? Like a, what should it be? Maybe like I was gonna say like a pot, maybe like a cooking pot or something like that. I'm gonna saran wrap it tight while the vinegar and
Uh-huh.
baking soda kind of like react in there. And then so this becomes now a like it's gonna explode, right? But I take this, I think I cover it um in like the thing that you put like what is this called, like the heat cozy thing that you use to like
Mm-hmm.
cover like the hot dishes or something like that, and
Uh-huh.
I put it under that. I hand it to the goon, and then it explodes in his face and I run
Of course.
past.
Of
um
course.
this is my plan. It is foolproof, I would say.
Obviously.
um,
Obviously.
yes, and it's chemical, and I've educated children that vinegar and baking soda are a chemical reaction. Maybe I say exothermic along the way. That is my plan. How about yourself? What is your plan to escape?
Okay, so I'm using my own kitchen
Okay.
as the place where I'm trapped,
Okay.
just because it's easier for me to visualize.
Mhm.
So if the goon is right, because there's only one way to exit my kitchen.
Yes.
So if they're blocked there, let's say for the sake of stupidity, their back is turned.
Hmm.
Okay, and they're medically deaf, I guess.
Okay, okay.
I am going, because, like, how could you not hear what I'm doing if
Right.
you aren't?
Just running around assembling all sorts of shit. Yeah.
Right. So, what I will be doing is first opening my cabinet, taking out all of the dish towels, tying them together to make a long-ish rope.
Uh-huh.
Then I'm going to grab my Dutch oven.
Uh-huh.
Okay? That thing is heavy.
Mhm.
That thing will hurt. But we're not going to use it in the way you think.
Mhm.
So, first things first, I take the Dutch oven, slam it over his head. He's big and bulky and stupid, so that doesn't hurt his head.
Mhm.
He's just going to be a little disoriented.
Mhm.
So while he's fiddling with the Dutch oven on his head, I'll use the dish towel rope and you hang it around his neck. Like, yeah, I'm choking you out, but I'm not really. I'm actually using it as kind of a leash to guide him towards the fridge.
Okay.
The door is going to be open. Then I place his head and neck precisely at the right location, and then start slamming that door as hard as I can, over and over and over again. My poor Dutch oven is getting damaged, but that's okay. I'm trying to save my life, right? But you know who's being just as damaged as my Dutch oven? His throat, his esophagus, his breathing tubes. And eventually, at some point, that breathing gonna stop. And that's gonna be so hot.
This seems to depart from the non-lethal stipulation of many MacGyver plans and tools.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is my name MacGyver? Is my name Angus? I wasn't named after meat.
Sir Angus MacGyver. That's not a Scottish accent. I'm very sorry.
No, it wasn't. And I'd ask that you never do that again.
Nope. Very good. I like it. Good use of available appliances.
Yeah. I like using all the tools at my disposal.
You work with what you got.
Exactly. That was the lesson of this episode.
Yeah.
Use what you got.
Yep.
Even if it's everything that was given to you by the people who want you dead.
Yep. For some unfathomable reason.
I really do not understand that. Question number 2. If there was a serum that was going to be injected into you by an evil Eastern German, what would the side effects be if that serum was tailored specifically to you?
Oh my god. Let's see. I feel like, okay, I definitely feel like the maybe it is like body temperature, like feeling warm, but like uncomfortably warm, like just continuously. I think that would suck. I don't like that. I feel like also what would it be? I feel like if I could not like speak properly, I think that would like really rattle me a lot. And I think if I'm trying to think if I were like losing my balance all the time and like stumbling like that, that'd be worse. Or if like it needs to be maybe like tailored to me, you say. Maybe like the hangover bright light aversion thing. I think like the headache aversion thing. That'd be rough as hell. Oh my god. I think this would throw me for a loop pretty well. Like uncomfortably warm, like hangover light sensitivity, and just like off balance and stumbling. I think this is a bad time already. And unable to speak. Yeah. I think that'd be rough. Yeah. How about yourself? It's not like you're like Batman or Professor X making plans on how to incapacitate every single other member of your team secretly or anything like that. Oh my god.
Are you not doing that?
Is that part of everybody's like sort of dossier?
Are we really not all doing that? Oh, okay.
If you're not doing that for your friends, can you really say that they're your good friends, honestly? If you don't know all their weaknesses. Oh my god. What would
I
this
might
be
have to
for you?
rethink some
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
things. Yeah, that's
Just a devastating
I
one.
really thought that was just a thing that everyone did. I thought it was just like like one of those common sense safety measures.
Right.
Um,
In the good footsteps of Batman and Professor X, right? Oh God.
yeah, that's
Lord.
well, that's awkward.
Mm-hmm. But what would
Huh.
your serum do to you? I ask
Wow.
innocently. It's at
Uh-huh.
least I can
Yeah.
start now, you know?
Okay. No, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, I already have your death knell waiting under my left foot right now.
Aw, you don't say.
Yeah. Yeah. It's getting me so horny. But if I had a serum that was specifically targeted towards me, it really would only need one side effect. All it would do is make it so that I always feel that it's too hot and too cold at the same
Ooh.
time.
Oh no.
There's no temperature adjustment or clothing change or blanket or getting out from under the blanket or going
Mm.
outside or going inside that's going to make me comfortable.
Oh God.
And really, just a couple minutes, I'll talk.
You'll tell them anything.
Exactly. I'll tell you the life equation.
Mm-hmm.
I'll figure that shit out. I'll make sure you get it. Cause like, we ain't doing this.
Just anything they want to know. Oh my God.
There is a level of discomfort that I am willing to put up with. And being in a double twin fuck situation of bad, uncomfortable temperatures, absolutely not.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely not. I would sell you out in an instant, Victor. Don't get me wrong. I love you. I really do.
Oh, love you
But if
too.
that were to happen to me, I would sell you under the boat so quick.
In a heartbeat. No question.
I would say, give me the gun. I'll do it.
Mm-hmm. Like, all you have to do is endure this mild discomfort, and it's like right into the saw trap. Absolutely not.
Exactly. Exactly. Nah. Mm-mm. Absolutely not. But with that said, that brings us to the end of this week's episode of Must Be Free TV. And that means it's time for plugs.
Plugs.
If you would like to find out more about me and my voiceover work and all the stuff I'm doing and having fun with, you can find me at my website at www.martinbenoit.com. That's www.mard as in dog, en, b as in boy, enoit.com. Or you can find me on Twitter and Blue Sky at Mardinigma. That's M-A-R-D as in dog, E-N-I-G-M-A. Or on Instagram at MartinBVO. Yes, I understand it's a good idea for all of your usernames to be the same on social media if you're using them for branding purposes, but I couldn't use Martinigma on Instagram for reasons. So you're gonna have to do something a little different. But we're all allowed to be a little different once in a while.
Yeah.
So shut the fuck up and deal with it. And speaking of shutting the fuck up and deal with it, I think it would be nice, Victor, if our viewers were to give our show 5 stars.
Yeah, that would be great. We would really appreciate it.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
would be fantastic because that means that Daddy Algorithm will show us to more people and maybe
Yeah.
more people will like us or hate us. I
Yeah.
don't really care as long as I create a feeling.
Yes, please. Oh God, these words. Please help Daddy. Ugh, I can't even fucking say it. Please help Daddy Algorithm show us to more people. I hate that so much. Anyway, but I'll say it for the podcast.
It sucks. It
I
sucks.
hate that word in my mouth like that. Ha, that's what.
But thank you so much, viewers, and we'll catch you next time on another episode of Must Be Free TV. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh my God, Daddy Algorithm.
Oh no, Daddy Algorithm, not like that.
That kind of sounds like a Tumblr sexy man, Daddy Algorithm.
It does. I am kind of surprised that it didn't emerge from that, but I think it is horrible enough to live a second life here in the year of our Lord 2026. So, oh God.